Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon addressing all of you comic book aficionados, and today we are doing another underrated key recommendation, this time taking a look at a Bronze Age title, and that is Adventure Comics 428. Adventure Comics 428, first appearance of the Black Orchid, which was in August 1973. So a nice solid Bronze Age title. And it says origin issue. That's misleading because there's no origin story here. You are introduced to the Black Orchid, but you don't really find out in this issue where she comes from or who she is or how she gets her power or anything like that. It's just Black Orchid being Black Orchid, essentially. Again, solid Bronze Age title, 1973, and being a first appearance, very underrated. This is a character that DC goes back to off and on all the time. Black Orchid is around, but her first appearance is practically worthless unless it's a very high grade. This is a book that, you go to the shows, you can pick this up for between $20 to $50 in an ungraded condition. So it's very underrated, and also in an era where you have the DCU and the MCU even scrounging for characters, and they have these huge staples stables of staple characters that they're not utilizing at all. Not utilizing at all. And Black Orchid is one of them. And you see her here flying. She's flipping a car over in this one panel. Bullets bounce off of her. This is a tough character. This is like Wonder Woman scale looking character just at a glance here. And they don't use her. They don't use her, but they want to feminize other characters or, things like that. It's not necessary. Marvel, too. Instead of swapping characters around, they could use some that they already have licenses for. Just my opinion there. But again, this is a solid Bronze Age book that you can pick up out of the bins at a show really cheap. If you can find them. They don't turn up that often because there aren't really that many for a first appearance, a key book that you can get for $20 to $50 on the average. There's a handful of these, of course, on eBay. If you get them ungraded, and if they're not in like stellar grade, really high grade condition. And of course, the further back that you go, the more difficult it becomes to find high grades of anything, especially bronze. Bronze, silver, atomic, golden age. The further back you go, the tougher it is to get anything higher than a 5, for example. Even early copper, before people really started trying to preserve books all the time, from like the late Copper Age to the modern age. So I try to show you through here. And then nowadays, the modern age where, most people buy books for the covers, they never open them. Get them graded immediately. They don't read them anymore. And frankly, most of the stories aren't worth reading anyways. The backstory here, it's actually 2 stories in this book, is Dr. 13, who is an annoying character, to say the least, especially when they tie him in with the Phantom Stranger. All he does is pick on the Phantom Stranger and annoy him and insult him constantly. But again, first appearance, not an origin as suggested on the cover. And that's all Dr. 13 back here, I'm sure. But that is my key recommendation this week. don't sleep, again guys, don't sleep on those Bronze and Copper Age titles, because they are the new Silver and Atomic. As people are starting to more and more look for vintage books because they're just dissatisfied with the modern ones. And I don't think there's any speculation on this title. You know, I don't go in for a lot of that. Oh, so and so is going to be in a movie or whatever, because who cares? It'll be popular, it'll be hot for a couple of months, and then it'll drop back where it was. Or if the show's really bad, it may go lower than it was afterwards as everybody dumps the book, which does happen. Anyways, thoughts? Do you like this recommendation? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up. Are you enjoying this series? Let me know. I don't know that it gets a whole lot of views, but if people are liking it, I'll keep doing it. So if that's it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.